Domino's, a juggernaut of pizza delivery. Who would have thought that one of these deliveries could turn deadly?
Hi, thanks for calling Domino's.
That phone call to that pizza place lured her to what was going to be her death.
On the night of June 20th, 2012, Ashley Briggs was working as the delivery driver at her local Domino's. She was unaware that a certain order would soon turn deadly. Hey guys, I'm Kendra Sommer, and welcome to True Crime Commute, true crime for your drive to school, work, or wherever you're headed. Ashley Briggs, a 25-year-old who was described as a vibrant and caring young woman, grew up in the small town of New Franklin, Ohio. The town had a close-knit community, low crime rate, and a population of 13,000 people. At just 17 years old, Ashley would meet 22-year-old Chad Cobbs. They would soon move in together, and a year later, she would welcome a baby girl. The happily ever after was short-lived, and the relationship started to show cracks. Friends reported Chad getting abusive towards Ashley and very controlling as well. The two were never married, but by the time the daughter was 1, they split. But they're able to co-parent with a 50-50 custody split. Now, in 2008, Ashley joins the U.S. Army. She's really excited about this opportunity. It's a great way for her to grow as a person and further her education. However, to do this, she has to sign away her custody to Chad. He promises her when she returns, they're going to go back to how it was, 50-50. However, her time in the Army was cut short. She was sent home after basic training due to a medical discharge because of her asthma. She moves back to Ohio, takes a delivery job at Domino's. She's really excited to get back in the groove of seeing her daughter regularly. But once she moved back to Ohio, Chad made it very hard for her to see her daughter, changing his phone number, moving houses. He was just trying to keep Ashley away from seeing her. Additionally, during this time, Ashley came out as a bisexual and was seeing a woman. Even though she was very happy in her new relationship, she was still frustrated that she hadn't seen her daughter in over a year. Chad takes a new wife, Erica, and at this time they start an intense legal battle with Ashley because she wants custody of her daughter. In 2011, Ashley is awarded full custody of her daughter. This angers Chad. He starts to lash out at Ashley and her new partner and tells her that he doesn't like her lifestyle choices. However, this next move is shocking. Ashley was working the night shift at Domino's, and around 11:42 p.m., a woman calls and orders a pizza. Her name's Jen. She asks for half pepperoni, half mushroom, and Ashley gets ready to deliver it. From Ashley's perspective, this looked like an easy delivery. It was around a mile away, but she did remember thinking, hey, this is kind of a weird place to get a pizza. It was a closed business center. The delivery instructions said to go to the back of the building and drop the pizza. She gets out of the car, the area is dimly lit, and she soon realizes it was an ambush. At this point, hours have gone by, and the Domino's manager is getting concerned. He asked Ashley's girlfriend if she's heard from her, and she said no.
He said to me, have you talked to Ashley? Because she went on a delivery and she never made it back. I thought he was pranking me, and I said, oh, that's not funny. And he yelled back, I'm not kidding.
He then decides to call the police, and when the police arrive, Ashley's girlfriend tells him about Chad's abusive history. Law enforcement goes to the business center, and they don't see any vehicles around, but they do find a large pool of blood and coins scattered all over the parking lot. Officers suspected that Ashley had been lured there because the crime scene suggested a violent struggle. The investigation soon turned to Chad because officers suggested that as soon as Ashley got there and exited her vehicle, he struck her. Police locate one of Chad's vehicles, a Lincoln Navigator, at his grandparents' garage. They find his wife Erica and their children inside the car, but no Chad, no Ashley. They start to hear noises in the woods, and they turn their attention towards that. Police discover Chad in the woods, and they soon take him into custody. Less than 12 hours after her disappearance, Ashley's Geo tracker was found abandoned in a field, her body in the back seat. She'd been beaten and abused and zip-tied. Chad denied being involved in Ashley's disappearance. When police searched Chad's home, they found zip ties, tape covered in Ashley's hair and blood. Chad pleads guilty to 9 charges and was charged with first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison. While this case appeared to be closed, police had a couple additional questions, like who called in the pizza? And while we're talking about that, let's talk about accomplices. Did Chad have any help? The police attempted to question Erica, but struggled to find evidence connecting her to the crime scene. However, as time passed, it became clear that Erica showed no remorse for Ashley's death, posting on her Facebook page indicating she was happy about Ashley's death. Chad remained silent about Erica, but soon his loyalty would run dry, especially when she has an affair with his best friend, and they soon are legally divorced. The last straw was when Chad's daughter wrote him a letter telling him how Erica was physically and emotionally abusing her. Erica even locked her in a dog cage. Now, when Chad found this out, he decided to go to the police and come clean and share all of Erica's involvement. Chad's mother had taken matters into her own hands. Years prior, she had a lunch with Erica and had the alcohol flowing and recorded their conversations. In a shocking confession, Erica admits that she was the one who called in the pizza and showed zero remorse for Ashley's death.
One time, you told me face to face that you made the phone call and you set a meeting up.
There's no lie in that. Chad said this is what we're going to do, and this is your part of it, and I carried out my part in it.
7 years later, Chad's mom brings this evidence to police. They finally have enough to be able to go in and arrest Erica. 1 year after her arrest, the court hearing begins. Chad testified in court claiming Erica made the call, yet he shocked everyone by stating he was not the one who strangled Ashley, despite having pled guilty in the initial case 8 years prior. In a pivotal moment, Summit County jury convicted Erica of life in prison with a parole in 30 years. The mystery of what happened that night was finally uncovered, and Ashley Biggs finally gets the justice that she deserves. Both Erica and Chad are serving life in prison. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next True Crime Commute. And if you have a case suggestion for us, send us an email here.